That was very anticlimactic, wasn't it? When we were out for lead, he'll just sprint around in circles, run off, but he just sat there and sauntered off because he saw a cup on the ground that he thought was a ball. Luckily he's playing with these ones now. Anyway, good morning ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. It is a very autumny morning, it's a lot cooler today. I need some more layers on, I think. I'm feeling the cold this morning, but obviously Odin's not because he's loving it. Legs are very sore, particularly my quads and glutes, not surprised given those 200 plus lunges yesterday and the bike intervals. Hamstrings are fine, as usual they need more work. But yesterday I'm starting to look quite top heavy, which isn't good in terms of musculature and obviously a bit of the belly. Anyway, don't know why I said that, but I'll stay in because why not? Yeah, I'm just really looking forward to the bodybuilding phase after this comp prep, so I can just start growing those legs, get them tree trunks. But plan for today is gym. Hopefully you not hear me over the wind. Hopefully this is doing its job, this windbreaker. Yeah, I'm starting to think I should have got the road mic because it just looks a lot nicer and there's less. I've shown this one before. It's like the furry one and not the smooth sort of foam block. And plan for today, finish his walk with Odin, who's already chilling his tires. No, he's not. He wants the ball. Go on. This hopefully knocks him out for a good few hours before a walk this afternoon or evening time, depending on weather and whatnot. Please brighten up. So yeah, plan, finish his walk, home, breakfast, edit, work a couple of hours, and then gym. Gonna keep just missed his head. Gonna keep the slingshot bench in, because that was very fun last week. I forgot how fun it was. Gonna aim again to add an extra 5 kilos on from last week for a 5, and I'm toying with the idea of going for 5s next week as well, or dropping it down to the 3s. We'll see how my body feels towards the end of the week and obviously the start of next week. So on the squat, could go, I'm thinking 160 on the squat, which obviously beats my previous 3 on this cycle, or before this training block started. And then heavy 5 on deadlift, and I don't know what 5 is. I have to flick through my previous programs. I actually don't think I've ever done a heavy 5 deadlift for a long time, since the CrossFit days. It's hard to pick up these bags. I've got a bag on my waist with all this stuff in, treats, 2 bags, more treats, variety of different balls to throw for him. So yeah, and then next week 130, maybe 130 on the bench, see what this 125 feels like, and then we go from there, push on for that 3RM. So yeah, nothing much exciting happening today, just the usual training day. And yesterday I realised next week is October, thinking we had an extra week in September, so I've lost a week somewhere. But it's all good, still on track to sort of peak at the right times. But yeah, it's scary. His brother's birthday next week, going for a meal next Wednesday, so that'll be nice. Probably won't take it long for that. So there's private family stuff. I'm not used to filming in public with lots of people yet. Anyway, so let's wrap this clip up here, finish this walk. He's starting to get tired, so he's not chasing his ball as much as having a little sniff. Or also before I was kicking the conkers, which isn't, I've mentioned before, it's not good for dogs to eat conkers, they are toxic. He started trying to chew them, so that's great. May have to change his walking route for the time being until all the conkers are gone and cleared up, at least. But also, the squirrels in those trees, one of them knocked the conker out before, bounced on the ground, bounced up, and then went down my hoodie, which was, I actually wish I was filming. I'm gonna stop filming this. He still wants to play. He's got his second wind, and we'll see you at breakfast. Want the ball? Want the ball? This is what you want? Go on. Coffee acquired. I'm not having breakfast because, like I said previously, I don't eat for a few hours because I'm not training until late in the afternoon. But on the walk back, thought I'd show you this. I've got the EAFC app because that is now taking over my life again. It's that time of year. It took over my life last year. Zero regrets getting it. But I did a few of the 78 plus player packs, and only did 3 of them. And managed the pack Heung-min Son, who went straight in the team. So this is what the team's looking like at the minute. I haven't played that much in terms of rival, just in the sort of basic objectives. Camera recorders, looking lens. There we go. So I have Son up top, Beto, Anthony. I thought he wasn't going to be in the game because of what's going on. Guimaraes, Gravenberch, Modric. Yes, what's his name? Oh, no. Lamptey, Irene Paredes, Gomez, Cancelo, and Martinez. That was my first double walkout with that. Irene and Modric, and then bench. Bench is okay, so you know that. Again, and unfortunately, all of these players are. Actually, I think he's tradable. I think he's bought him just for objective. So I'm gonna. I have spare hour, so I'm gonna have a few games on this. Hopefully, get a few wins on rivals. Players playing a lot different than the last FIFA. Need to get back to it. Get back to being good. So I'd like to say I was pretty decent on the last one. So I'm gonna sip my coffee, play some rivals, do some more SBCs, hopefully pack a few more decent players, and then it'll be time for breakfast and then off to work, and then time to bench. And being one of the greatest timekeepers you've ever known, I am late for work again. Too much EAFC. Son is a very good player. I recommend getting him if you can afford him. If you play it, that is. But time to head to work. Had the usual breakfast: protein oats, banana, honey, sultanas. That's set up for a few hours. Get to work, coach, and then off to bench. Feeling good for this slingshot session. Though it was a bit cold today, so the drinks are feeling a bit achy. But hopefully that passes once I get to the gym, get warm, get moving, and limber.
A few moments later.
So that is work done for the day. Got a couple hours of coaching. Now it's time to go and train. Now I'm not sure if it's because of the amount of caffeine I've had, and it's a bit of a caffeine crash, or not enough caffeine, or from the sort of big carb meal I've had, but I'm starting to feel quite tired. It's happened a few times. Could be lack of sleep as well. I always wake up during the night. Just when I turn over, I'm just awake and restless. Not restless, but sort of broken sleep. Been happening for years, even with my pre-bed sleep supplements. I'm hoping the caffeine still in my system comes back and gives me a bit of an energy boost once I start training and warming up. So just preparing the pre-workout drink to sip on the way over to Pure Gym as I try and get in the zone for this heavy bench. Body's feeling it today. I think it's tiredness from yesterday as well, the extra fatigue from that heavy session on the body. Like deadlift rather than taxing lift on the bikes. May need to cut back on those in the future if I want to progress the running. Maybe I'll drop them out for the last 4 weeks, or not, or just work on my sleep, which is something that needs work on. Final warm set before I put the slingshot on. And I feel like I jinxed myself earlier by saying I'm tired and the caffeine should hopefully kick back in, but it hasn't. I'm just getting even more tired. So I'm going to try and get through the session as quickly as I can. So keep everything pretty decent. Yeah, this is 120 to be for a single or double, and then it'll be sort of decided maybe 125 or 127.5. But so let's move to 110 for 3. That moved pretty well. Heavy. So 125 it is. So rest a couple of minutes and then get the sling on. 125 is loaded. Gonna aim for 5. Although anything 3 plus would be a bonus. But goal is always gonna be 5. I think next week for this I'll definitely go down to 3s and bench. But let's get this on. Hope for the best really. No spotters, so do or die really. No spotting. So we also have to do the roll of shame. Just feeling pretty. I suppose let's get this set done then. I am very weak off the chest and benching. So 5 power pretty smooth. Again, my lockout's something always been strong, so definitely need to work on the chest, up the volume on the flies, and just destroy the chest, get that strong. But pretty pleased with that. Time to knock down. I think I took off 15% last time, which is before. I think it's like 106. I'll do 107.5 for 2 sets of 5, and then go on to a pull down variation. We'll see what's free. It's starting to get a bit busy now, so let's get these back offs done.
I think you did 94. Pretty surprised how that felt. Didn't think I was getting to as a 5, but definitely 3s next week. I've been getting a pain in my hand through my wrist. So that part of my hand down to wrist, and that was sore on that set, so definitely keep an eye on that. But let's go do some pull downs. These pull downs aren't feeling the best. Getting the shoulders just feel like they just want to struggle all the time. When something's not quite right in the shoulder, it's feeling sort of a bit pinchy. I'm not quite feeling my lattice, just feeling all my front out, which is obviously shouldn't be involved in that pull downs, but it is what it is. So keeping things light, just going for a couple of sets of 8 reps, probably do 3 working sets, and then call it there on these, just do 3 sets the rest with the movements in the session. And then call it a day there. Just not really feel after that bench. There. More sets. Again, some of last week's squats. Not really feel much down this right hand side. Last week was the left hand side of the legs, but something's obviously working. So we'll rest a minute or so and then 2 more sets onto the dumbbell press. This is so wonky, man. I'm about to call it angle anyway. But first set of the press. Done 2 warm-ups with the 16s, 22s, and just jump straight to 30s. Could be a bad idea, but get these done. Again, not doing the arms, just doing a normal sort of neutral grip press, just to keep all that tension on the shoulder and to press a little bit heavier. I guess because that retro was feeling dodgy, but it should be enough to get these done. I always find something annoys me, I just push harder rather than backing off, just because I hate myself. True story. Not lying. I don't hate myself that much, but just get frustrated with this issue, even though it's been going on for a good 3 or 4 years. Ouch. So I'm definitely gonna get dropped down to the 26s. That was a bad idea. Almost turned to incline bench on that 5th rep. Oh, again, just one of those days, isn't it? So today's row variation is going to be like a croc row. Basically sort of as many reps as you can, 15-20 reps. Using a little bit of all the English just to work that, get up my back, a bit more slow on that. A bit of momentum to pull the weight up. It's really loud on that sort of stretch reflex at the bottom. It's just great to work on everything, build that up and back, endurance and that grip strength. I need to stop breathing in and speaking when I put that on because I just inhale it and it's not nice. So let's get into the first set. I haven't done rows for a while actually, I don't know why I've stopped doing them. I've done a lot of incline rows, but it's a nice spot. Single arm dumbbell rows. But getting something as many as I can for a couple of sets. That was a good kick out there. 15. Just try and match it on this side. Right side's my stronger side anyway. That's that. Right side feels just as weak. Oh, I'm tired, man. I may just finish these and it's home, call it there. No point just digging deep when I've got no energy and just can't be bothered. But I hope you can hear me. This mic's been playing the last couple of days. So I apologise for any audio issues you're having, if you're watching that is. Let's get these sets done and then maybe just finish with an arms superset. So just finishing with 2 sets of cable flies. Actually 2 sets of cable flies and then some push downs and curls. Just 2 sets of each max reps. Just to get a pump and feel like I've actually done something today. Make it feel worthwhile. Yeah, focus on bringing the pinkies up together in the middle, so get more of that upper chest firing. 20 reps done, see if I can match that in the next set. Probably not, because I was getting sore towards the end. But my chest is weak, definitely something to work on. As you can see, sort of chest just flat and then under the pec. Can't remember the article term, but yeah. One more set then, arms. Because out of laziness and convenience, I'm sticking with the straight bar for push downs and curls. I'm just going to go back and forth, 3 hours of each, just push downs, curls, push downs, curls, push downs, curls. Back reps just to get them done. Get a nice arm pump, and then that'll be it. Home for some a late lunch because it's about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Edit, chill, walk dog, and then see what we're going to. Actually tomorrow's running, so doing that, but we'll chat after this. Do a little car chat. I'm liking those. Let's get these arms done. Again, just allow my elbows to come up. Just like to get a bit more of a stretch. Not letting my shoulders shrug up. Just drop down to the curls. Oh, it's got a lot heavy actually. Oh, bicep knees work as well. Go silent so you can see that pump, or not, because my arm's pretty small. Just the push downs, 2 more each, and then I'll be arms done. So I'll take this camera off, finish these, and then see you in the car. So it wasn't the worst session ever, but it also wasn't the best. Bench felt all right. Just again, the shoulders just wanted to shrug up. Maybe it was just I slept awkwardly. Deadlifts or yesterday heavy leg session just affected my shoulder. Or actually thinking about it, probably Friday's incline bench that messed it up. But let's drive and talk, shall we? Rather than just sit in the car park. Hopefully the camera stays still. Hopefully the camera stays still, but I'll turn you off. He's letting me go. So that wasn't the worst session in the world, but it also wasn't the best. Bench just felt very shouldery. Probably hangover from Friday's incline bench messing up, and which messed up yesterday's leg session. Like I was saying, I was complaining of shoulder issues there. And then just combination of that and Friday's incline is just messed up, so I'm just not feeling 100%. But slingshot felt good. Then pull downs felt funny, rows. So yeah, just a bit of much of a it is what it is kind of session. Got in, got something done, hit the bench numbers. Probably should have just called after that, but I can't do that. Obviously there's members at the gym. So there's a client at the gym who he'll come in, he'll hit sort of minimum numbers on squat, bench or deadlift, and then he'll just call it there if he's not feeling the rest of it. But for me, I just psychologically I want to feel like I want to leave like I felt like I've done something, if that makes sense. I want to leave feeling like I've done something. There we go. That makes more sense, better English. That's why I sort of carried on and pushed myself a bit harder. because out of frustration and just wanting to feel like I've done something. But I'm just feeling tired today. A combination of lack of sleep and yesterday's heavy intervals and heavy leg session. I think I've just made someone miss a green light because they would probably stare at me speaking to the camera. But it is what it is. Just, it's a thing when you're not feeling a session, just gotta get in, try and get something done. I could have easily just gone straight home after work, started editing. This isn't gonna focus on me, the battery's about to die. But will this turning this on help? No. So I'll pick up when there's a bit more light on my face. And I'm back in the room. So I don't know why, it went complete darkness then. But battery's gonna die, so yeah. Well, I lost the train of thought. Yeah, I could have easily just gone home, not trained, just rested. Maybe that would have been a good thing. Because I just didn't feel up for it at all. Again, that motivation wasn't there to go and train. My energy levels have sort of dropped since breakfast and having coffees. Maybe that's something I'll look into that actually. I'll maybe have a smaller breakfast, less coffee. You see how that affects my energy levels throughout the morning before training. Keep an eye on that, see if that's the issue. Maybe having too many carbs and just crashing too soon. Look into that, maybe add some peanut butter to the oats, add a bit of fat to it, slow down the digestion. But that's future James's problem. But yeah, it's all about, again, I'm disciplined. I don't know where I'm going with this actually. It's just, today was just one of those days, chalk it up. When you have one of those days, chalk it up, get something done. Might not be your best, but at least it's something. Now again, I need to open some windows because I'm sweating. This morning it was very cold walking Odin, but now it's warmed up to 19 degrees. And actually we're expecting a mini heat wave here in the UK next month. So that's going to be fun, even though it's autumn now, I want it to be freezing cold. But it is what it is, just like today's session. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you are new, smash that subscribe, turn notifications on, all that jazz. I'm just checking myself because I look gone dark again. You can just about see my face. I'll try and edit this in. Editing, I'll try and be better at editing. And as always, I will catch you in the next one, which will be another leg day. Fun, even though I might go to pure gym again and get on the leg press rather than safety bar squat. We'll see. And I'm also thinking of changing Thursdays to my event specific days from probably 4 weeks out. Just absolutely smash the accessory work, absolutely smash the event work, and I hope that'll all pay off. So I shall see you all on Thursday if the camera stays up while I get in this corner. Oh yes, I've got the camera wedged in over some bags and towels wedged in, so I'm definitely going to invest in an actual mount for the dashboard. And so yeah, see you on the next video. Peace.